Hello, welcome to this week's video, and I want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you to all of you who have taken the time out to watch the videos, and to those of you who have subscribed, really thank you very much. Last count there was 22 of you, and I'm really grateful. I'm not sure who you are. YouTube doesn't allow you to see who the subscriptions are, and I'll really only see who they are. I mean, if you comment down below, I will know you've subscribed, because only subscribers can actually comment. But I just want to say thank you. 22 doesn't seem like a big number, but for me it means an awful lot. I'm really under no illusions of how big this channel will be, and we'll go into that further on in this video, I hope. But honestly, thank you so much. So now let's get into what this week's video is all about. Photographs are easy, but videos are hard. So what exactly do I mean? Well, I'm out and it's looking very overcast, very grey, but that will not stop me going out to take photographs, because I love getting out there and taking photographs. The subjects that I pick, it's great. Just go out, lift the camera and away I go. And it's as simple as that. I can walk up any street and take a photograph, because in my mind I'm not taking photographs of people, which I would find that bit more difficult, because I shoot objects. I would see myself as an urban still life photographer. I shoot objects, so I think that's quite an easy thing to take photographs of. I also seem to have the knack that I can just slip in, take my photograph and slip back out again. I'm quite inconspicuous, I think, when I take the photographs. So photography is easy, not a problem. I'm enthused to get out every week, and I have no problem each week taking photographs. And as I say, I choose subjects and follow those subjects, and it's been really rewarding. I also get exercise, which is another big benefit of it. So the photography part is easy. The tricky part comes when it comes to making videos, which is kind of funny and maybe kind of awkward, especially when you're watching me here in YouTube. Let's look at some of the problems. First of all, the equipment. So there you can see two occasions when the tripod just couldn't cope, and over it went and my phone landed in a heap. Fortunately, I've a good glass screen on it, so the screen is broken on it, the protective screen is broken on it, but the phone hasn't actually been damaged, so that's good. So I've invested in my third tripod now, and fingers crossed this one will work. But that's not the only problem. The next difficulty that I have is actually going out and taking a video. Now you can see that I've taken video footage of me taking photographs, and I find that really tricky, especially with the subjects that I pick. If I'm in a town, the last thing I want to do is set my camera up and walk away from the camera to take a photograph and come back again, kind of like a B-roll type thing. I find that really awkward. I don't want to leave my phone on a stand, out of my reach, and yeah, I find it really tricky. Also, doing even the walking and talking into camera, like in a selfie stick, I find it really difficult and find it really awkward. And a lot of the times actually when I'm out to take photographs, to do video, it just breaks up my flow. It ruins my concentration, because I'm automatically thinking video and not thinking photograph, and that's not necessarily a good thing. So I struggle with it. I do find it a lot easier to sit and talk to the camera this way, and discuss my photographs, or maybe give a gallery or whatever of the photographs I've taken. But is that an interesting video? I'm not sure. I like it because it keeps me honest. It keeps me, up to date with the photographs that I'm taking. But is it interesting? I mean, again, I live in town, and I just take photographs in and around town. So does that make for an interesting video? I don't know. You know, I'm sitting here talking to the camera in the car, and you know, there's a guy walking beside me and he's looking in as if I'm some sort of weirdo. And yeah, you do feel a little self-conscious as well. So I find videos very difficult. And that's why having 22 subscribers means an awful lot to me. Now, whether all of you watch those videos, I'm not sure. But yeah, I find it tricky. Am I going to overcome that? I'm not sure. You know, is it an equipment issue? I see a lot of people who are doing, you know, the street photography thing, that they have a, you know, a camera attached to their chest and they walk around with that. That's an interesting idea, but it also involves money that I don't have. I've invested in the photography part of things, you know, with the camera and, you know, all the lenses and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to have to invest, you know, in something extra for my video. I just can't afford it. And yeah, that's where we are. So, I'll be honest, I find videos tricky. I'm probably shooting myself in the foot here on YouTube talking about videos being difficult, but that's it. You know, I want to be honest as I can on this channel, you know, so you can go along in this journey with me. Photographs good, videos not so good. It may be something I'll get. I'm just not sure. Leave a comment down below if you think, you know, I'm talking wet, or if there's anything you could suggest. But anyway, this channel is all about photographs and the photographs that I've taken. So in that view, I'm going to put up a few photographs that I've left exclusively, or put up on Instagram. That's where I'm putting up all my random photographs, and I'll just put up a wee, you know, just a few photographs and a wee gallery now of that, of the random photographs I've taken. So, as I say, it's all about photographs, so have a look at these. So there you are, a few new photographs for you to look at and enjoy, hopefully. And with that, I'm going to leave it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Again, these things are hard. But thanks anyway for watching. And I hope you'll come back again next week. Until then, cheerio.